This is how you know they be talking about you, because they always compliment you when you look nice, when you dressed up and stuff. When you're not dressed up, you're like, hey, you know, it's right. Y'all gotta watch out. Like, y'all gotta, I'm just playing, but y'all gotta like be ready, like, especially in Atlanta.
Hey, yo, live. Is that you?
We're back with another video, and as y'all see by the title, y'all, I just feel like this is a video that's we need to do this video, because I feel like as influencers going to college, y'all, like big, because if all influencers don't really go to college. Right. So I feel like as an influencer in college, we should just talk about how our first year went. So let's get into the video. Personally, for me, and also my parents didn't want me to go to college, of course, like a lot of people's parents want me to go to college. Right. But for me, I feel like it's gonna benefit me, especially with my major in mass media arts. Cause they have majors like that now. They didn't used to have majors like that back then. So they did work. But like, if you majoring in something that you do, then I really feel like it's not really work, schoolwork. Which you really have to do that like the first 2 semesters, the first year of college. You have to take math, English. Well, it depends on your major. Yeah, but you don't have to take math though. No, if you're like a accounting or whatever major, you still gotta take math. I know, but I'm just saying, like, in general, every major you have to take math. Okay. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's not gonna be like throughout their whole major, because we're mass media arts major with a concentration of radio and TV, because you girls want to be on TV one day. But besides that, all majors don't include just, you know, the basics, reading, math, science, and history. Like, it's not gonna be like that the whole time. So let's just get that out the way. But as Naya was saying, social media not gonna be there forever, so I'm not gonna say so it changes. It's not gonna be there forever. So as like the years go by, you want to have something else. I wouldn't say fall back on, because if you want to do something and you really shoot for it and you go, then boom, you're gonna do that. But I'm just saying, like, you always want to have something else, another source of income, another thing to fall back on, like a degree. Like with a degree, you can get a lot of places. So you can go, you know, start your own business. You have a lot of things you can do with a degree. So I just feel like, for us, I feel like that was the smart thing to do, was go to college. And plus, like, you want to be educated on what you do. So say if you want to go into TV world, you want to know how to do everything involving TV, like the behind the scenes, the camera work, all of that. I mean, you want to know how to do all of that, basically. So I'm just saying, you don't ever want to have to pay somebody to do something that you should know how to do, or that's something in your field. You want to know how to do everything, so people won't play you out your money, for one, because people get played out their money a lot. So that's what I'm saying, you want to be educated. So that's why we went to college. That's really the main reason why. But yeah, let's get to the do's and the don'ts. So let me go to my list real quick. Let's talk about keeping up with grades and content, like the do's and don'ts of that. So you do want to make good grades, especially if you want to get scholarships, because scholarships, y'all, they really help out a lot. Like, you want to have your grades, you want to have your GPA at least at a 3.5, because when you do that, you have an A and B. Like, try not to get no C's. If you know you're about to get a C in the class, just drop the class, okay, y'all? But don't drop too many. Scholarships, it's easier to save your money. You can get that on housing, all that good stuff. So you want to get good grades. But it is kind of hard to do that when you have to do content and stuff on the side, since you're already being an influencer and you want to do this, that, and the third, and go to this YouTube video and do your own YouTube videos. It's really a lot. So how you really balance that, like the do's, get your work done first. The don'ts, don't put content before your work, because you went to college to get good grades, right? Yeah, you went to college to get a degree. So make sure, get your work done first. Don't put content before work. So yeah, that's the do's and don'ts of that. And I would say also, like, it's not like, you know, like a scheduled time, like, here you go to high school from that time to that time. So it's like, you can have 2 classes per day and have the rest of the day to yourself. Or you can get to pick your classes. Well, that's really, you do that sophomore year, you pick your classes. Well, for us. But I like having morning classes for what's it called? Oh, we did? Yes, we picked our classes. Oh, we did. My mom picked my classes. We picked the times and stuff. I think, like, sophomore year, you get to pick the classes for your degree. Because the first year, they tell you, okay, you have to take this. But, like, as you get, like, you know, sophomore, junior, senior year, you get to pick, like, your own classes for your degree. Yeah. So I would say, yeah. I would say for an influencer and you have stuff to do during the day, it's better to have morning classes so you can just get it out the way. Because I used to be done with class at 10:30 and I had the rest of the day to myself. Right. Which is good. But y'all, let me tell you, the first year, boom, I loved my schedule. I always used to get out at around 2:30. But this year, y'all, I low-key, they had messed up my stuff. Like, you gotta be on that stuff, though. They had messed up, my schedule. Like, I had a hole in my account for something that I already did. So, they had basically made my schedule for me. Which, the beginning was good. Like, I had later classes. I didn't want to have too much, early classes. Like, she had 8 o'clocks, and I had, 1 o'clock. So, but the only thing about that is, I had, 3 classes, a day or 4 sometimes. And I'll get out at, 4:30 at, one day, and I didn't like that. So I rather y'all make y'all schedules early, especially as an influencer, because you have to do throughout the day. You gotta record, do this at a certain time. You might as well get early classes and make sure you have early classes. So yeah. What's the next? Okay, it's joining organizations. Does it get in the way of content and stuff like that? And also let's talk about our personal experience. Yeah, too, not just. Okay, so the do's of joining organizations. Do join organizations. But the don'ts is don't do too much you can't handle. Because organizations can get in the way. I already know when we joined second semester, that's when we really started joining organizations and doing all this extra stuff. And it really had our grades my grades was going like this. But at the end of the year, I brought it up here. But it does take away from the content. Because when I tell y'all, everything in college has a process. Literally, everything in college has a process. So it's not oh, I'm gonna sign up, I'm gonna join it. No, it's a process you have to go to, and that takes up a lot of time, a lot of time. Right. So I would say do join organizations, but make sure it fits your schedule. Make sure it's not overriding what you already do as a content creator. The same thing as making videos, doing all this and that. But also, it's also good for your resume. So that looks good. That makes people look at you oh, they got this on their resume. They want to work with you more. Especially if us, we want to be in the TV industry or the dance industry. We join organizations that matches that. So I would say join organizations that match what you want to do. Don't just join organizations just to join it, right? Shout out to HJ2. Yeah, shout out Big HJ2, Big 17. Yeah. But back to what I was saying. Oh, I'm gonna share one of my experiences. As an influencer. So I know people always be like, oh my god, y'all live on campus? Oh my gosh. They be so surprised. Exactly, they be so surprised. Yes, because it's required for freshmen, but you really don't. If you really don't have to live on campus. Bro, I'm almost y'all staying on campus. I gotta get that freshman experience. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I got it, because if I didn't get it, I would be like, oh my god, it's so boring. A lot of people say that when they don't live on campus. It'd be boring. You're not really involved in college for real. Yeah, I remember there was this other influencer that lived in our building too, so he wasn't the only one. But it was a lot of, I would say on campus, not in our building, but it was a lot of just oh my gosh, following us, the boys be weird. Yes, oh my gosh, and it be the locals for real. It really be the locals. Okay, it was some of the college students, but it be the locals that be weird. Y'all gotta watch out. I just playing, but y'all gotta be ready. Y'all gotta, especially in Atlanta. When Atlanta teaches you, it's just to be ready at all times. You gotta be aware of your surroundings. Mm-hmm. So make sure you be aware, because stuff like that can get a little crazy. So yeah, and then also people be on your D. Yes, people be on your D a lot. Mm-hmm. Because on your tip. Mm-hmm. We started joining, being more involved our second semester. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, the twins. Well, and then I think because we posted it though. We had posted it on Clark. So and then I think they posted it on their page too. That was coming to the school. On the AUC page. So it was oh, twins. They was oh, y'all the twins. Whenever they meet us, they be oh, y'all the twins. They was talking about. They get that a lot at the beginning, but towards as you go through the year, they kind of it's less and less. So it won't be too all in your face type stuff where you can't go nowhere and stuff like that. It's kind of like that at first, but once they see that you're not a stuck up bougie person, it's getting normal. You be hey y'all, what's up? And we never been the type to be stuck up and bougie. So that's a don't. If you're an influencer, don't think that you're coming in oh boom, all of that. I already got my stuff together. I make more money than all y'all. Cause college is don't do that. It's a place to socialize. Don't just be to yourself all the time, because you're not gonna be a part of nothing. You're not gonna get that college experience. But don't know this. Oh yeah, that's one big thing. We're gonna get into that. But basically, the dudes of that, do be nice and, you know, give off that friendly, welcoming vibe. Don't be stuck up and bougie, because nobody gonna want to be around you. And then like you would think people want to, you know, want you to join, but once they see that you like that, they're not gonna really want to mess with you like that. So don't be like that. Always walk with, like, you are your own brand. So always walk, you know, have your own brand. Everything you do is your own brand. Like, everybody's looking, everybody's watching everything. So make sure you be on point. Don't be rude, don't be snobby. If you're doing that, go do that like where nobody can see you. But don't do that in the public, okay?
Let me tell y'all, as influencers, we had to dress up so much. And I remember when we didn't have no business professional clothes, like I had some but not a lot, and we had to dress up for well dressed Wednesday. Miss HA2.
Yes.
And I was like, dang, I remember saying like, I'm not used to doing this. I'm not used to dressing up in heels, business attire, but
like business
pantsuit and all of that. I was like, shoot, that was really different for me.
So make sure you be prepared. Have business casual clothes when you go to college, because you're gonna need that.
It's like the real work world.
The real work world. Like, you really gotta act like it's the real world.
Right.
Really
and I be forgetting, like, I just cannot walk around campus just, you know, in
any type of way, baby. You can't go in there.
Talk about
they
you.
don't talk about you.
They be
Especially
about
at
you.
HBCU.
They don't talk about you. They be like, I remember
I remember Twin. She had this one.
No, I went to CAD. And I mean, this is how you know they be talking about you, because they always compliment you when you look nice, when you dressed up and stuff. When you're not dressed up, you're like, hey, you know, it's a regular day. But not saying I don't care, because sometimes I don't care, like, it's the weekend. I'm gonna be
like, I'm not gonna lie, babe. I'm not gonna be dressing every freaking day. Do you do that?
Exactly.
You normal people, no. So,
they just be expecting
but I
so
wouldn't,
much from us.
right? But I have like walked out with sweats before, but that was like on a normal evening. I haven't been doing nothing, but I'm not gonna do that no more, because as a 17 girl, we don't be going out in sweats. We be dressing down, so we gotta dress down every time we walk out the door. So yeah. Okay, so next topic. Who's on here for a long time? Watch out for the party promotion groups that's really not talking about nothing. Like that's like the ones that be trying to scam you for real. Watch out for them. So the news is, do join things like, you know, to make you known around, like when you join party promotion groups, that makes you like known around the campus. But also know what you're getting yourself into. Like, you gotta really like get to know the people that's already been there, so they can tell you how these party promotion groups are, because they really be trying to get you like this, that, and the third. They want you to do everything for free, first of all. And you gotta tell them, baby, you gotta pay. I get paid. Be rude and be like, no, I don't get paid, but like say in a professional way, of course.
Like,
but
what's
still,
your guys' budget?
Yeah, what's your budget? They hate when you ask you that. They hate when they ask you that. Like, they really hate when y'all ask them that. But no, you came to college about your business, so be a businesswoman, be a business person, businessman. Like, they're trying to get you to join their group. Okay, what's your budget? And then they tell you, and then one thing, oh y'all, watch out for this. Don't get tricked with these ticket links, y'all. Don't get tricked, because they'll try to trick you, because you know how like when you go to college parties, people mostly pay at the door. People don't really use their ticket links like that. They usually pay at the door for real. So they'll probably just give you a percentage of the ticket links. And then when you get a ticket link, if you do a ticket link, make sure you're logged in on the other side to see how many like tickets are going, like the traffic, because they'll try to be like, oh no, you only sold this amount of tickets. Like, don't get tricked, y'all, because people be trying to trick you. So make sure you have the login for the ticket link if we're gonna do that, be your party promoter, and make sure that you're getting paid too. Like, now we used to be like, okay, yeah, we'll do percentages of the tickets, but now we want an upfront fee, because they be trying to play with you. So I advise you just to be straight up and be like, okay, I want an upfront fee before, like, you know, I promote and show all my followers, my supporters and stuff, like, to pop out the parties and stuff. So make sure they don't try to play you. That's the one thing. Like, college is gonna teach you a lot of lifetime lessons, and that's one of them. Make sure nobody play you, because especially in Atlanta, the number one city that be trying to scam and play people, like, you really got to be woke for real in Atlanta, like, for real. But that's really anywhere you go. But just watch out for the people that try to scam you. So don't join a party promotion group if they be like, okay, yeah, percentage, and they don't give you login. Don't join those type of party promotion groups. Make sure you do your research. That's all I'm saying. So yeah. And another thing we did as influencers, I felt like it was a good idea to start a college clique. We started our first semester for real, but I'm gonna tell y'all why we really haven't did it. So, yeah, second semester. But first semester, it was basically, it turned into like a
a YouTube group / like putting them on and promoting everybody and like getting everybody the opportunities to like a party group. It took a lot of stuff.
It really did.
Nah, the first time we was just making the videos and we was just trying to do it big on YouTube first.
Right, but first we had came into like college, like we want to get a content group. Like that's our mindset. We came into college like we want to get a content group and make YouTube videos and stuff like that. So that's what we did. We got a content group. We got people from Morehouse. We were trying to get people from every college, but we didn't get nobody from Stillman. But she wasn't going for it. Like I think she just, I don't know, she wasn't going for it. So that's what I'm saying though.
But like second semester, we kind of like got really busy, like involved in school and stuff. We told y'all we joined HA2 process. If you know, you know.
Right.
So next year, I mean, it's still a.
We got them from.
Huh?
I didn't tell them what college we got them from. We got people from Morehouse, Georgia State, and Clark. So 3 colleges.
We even got hoodies made.
Oh yeah, we really did have y'all. We had a photo shoot and everything, but we didn't even end up posting it because right when the first semester was about to end was when the photo shoot was, and we were trying to make sure everybody was still on the same track. Second semester, and that's not everybody was on the same track, so there's no use of posting the photos if everybody was on the same track. So
yeah, next year I'm not going to say because I don't want people taking the ideas, because people do take our ideas.
They really do. Oh
So,
yeah, I know people love to steal content
like,
ideas.
Somebody's ideas. You know what somebody told us on campus that we can create.
Oh yeah. We're not gonna tell y'all all the secrets yet.
But like, I mean,
But y'all
overall, I feel like the experience was good. I had a good first year. It was a lot of lessons taught,
right? Lessons learned
with people, with dudes, with friends, with just like professors. Oh, professors.
Yes. Oh, y'all, we didn't get to the professors. Hold on, this is the last topic we're talking about. Professors were trying to play you. You have to be on top of your professors. Not in a rude way. Just make sure you're really respectful, kind to them. Because when push comes to shove at the end of the year and your grade is like low base, they know that you've been like, you know, respectful to them all year. Spoke to them when you came in the room. Like, didn't give them a snobby attitude. They would really boost your grade up. Like, really, y'all. Like, be nice to your professors. But also, the professors that don't, let me tell you about this one professor, personal experience. So I had to take a introduction to philosophy class, and this man literally didn't put in grades the whole year. And when you ask him about your grade, he'll be like, do the math. Is this a math class? This is not a math class. So I just already knew I wasn't gonna like that class at first, and I didn't want to be in that class. Like, they put me in that class, like I said, wasn't able to make my schedule, so they put me in that class, and I already told my financial advisor that I wanted to change out of it, but she didn't change me. So I was in that class, and literally, y'all, what we do all day, every day, is read a book. It'd be so boring. And when I tell y'all, this professor, I'm not gonna talk it down on him, but it just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me at all. And he, like, his test will be 2-page papers, and then on the test you either get a check or you get notes. He don't give you a grade. You get checks or notes. When you ask him the grade, he'll be like, oh no, you didn't do good on that. He don't tell you your grade. And then and another thing, y'all, when I asked for my grade, he said, I don't know, see, that's for the stupid teachers. They put in grades. What? That's what teachers do. You're supposed to do that. So y'all, fast forward the story, I dropped the class. And I got all A's and B's because I already knew I was going to fail that class, so I just wasn't going to do it to myself. So, yeah.
I ain't dropped no classes because I'm not trying to add no more classes to my schedule.
That's why I'm taking classes in the summer.
But I passed all my classes. I still got a good GPA, so. But I would say I had a problem with the communication with these teachers.
Oh yeah, they're really bad with communication.
Some of them are bad with communication, but not always communication. And you know, I filed for like a grade appeal. I didn't fail the class, but I had a C. So I filed for that, and I'm still dealing with it till this day. So that's why I was saying I'm not gonna do it again this year because I'm not trying to deal with that next year again. So I was just like, it just is what it is. I tried to contact him, he did not respond to me. So
yeah, y'all really gotta be on top of these teachers.
You gotta get their number.
You gotta get their actual number.
They don't
respond to their emails. So make sure you get these professors' numbers, especially the ones you know you're gonna have problems with throughout the whole year. Make sure you get it really.
And it's not like I contacted him like in the school year. Like, it was not one of those things like I was just trying to bring my grade up last minute. It wasn't that. I couldn't see my last grade he put in. He put in, it was like a project grade. I had to do a
15-minute video with my group, and then I did a presentation. So he didn't put the grade, you know, he took the grade off of Canvas. If y'all know what Canvas is, it's like basically that shows all our grades. So they took all the classes off except for this one class, which was a advisement thing for next year. And then they put it on Bannerweb, which is like where you see all your final grades and financial aid and all that stuff. And I didn't get to see my last grade, so I'm trying to see what got me to a C, because I was just at a B. So I'm like, I try to contact him like 3 times, and I'm asking him no, y'all know what I mean though. If I'm saying it wrong, just don't mind that. But I tried to ask him, they talking about he responded to them, so I thought he was gonna respond to me, and he didn't respond to me.
You must have a lot of people with you, Naya.
He don't. We be cool. Well, yeah, but yeah, that pretty much wraps up the do's and the don'ts of influencer in college and in college for real. Like, make sure you remember these things, y'all. Please remember it, especially for incoming freshmen. Remember these things, and I really just encourage more influencers to go to college. Just more people in college to join. We want to see more of y'all. We want to see more of y'all, right? Can't just be only us or like the people that's in college already. Like, come on, y'all. We gotta. Yeah. We met a couple influencers down there.
Yeah, like Jessica, she's in college. She go to
Brooke. I don't know, but Brooke, if y'all know Brooke, she go to college. She's dressing down. She dressing down, my girl. Period. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, that's been it in this video. Make sure I give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below any more videos y'all want to see. And without further ado, Tim out.